Hey everyone, it's Melissa Metcalf here, coming to you from the fitness center at Foothills Wellness Center. So we're starting just a little early again to make sure that technology is my friend today. So we'll give it just a few minutes for some people to jump on and join us. I understand it's a beautiful day outside today. I see we've got some people joining us. Welcome. Thanks so much. I got started just a few minutes early just to make sure, once again, that technology is my friend today. This is the first week, as you know, of the live free classes that we are offering the entire month of April here at Foothills Wellness Center in the fitness center. So thank you again so much for joining us. We've got right now at 1:30, so I want to be a good steward of everyone's time. Like I said earlier, I understand it's absolutely beautiful outside today, so we want to go ahead and get started, and so that way if you want to go out for a little hike or stroll, you certainly can after this class as well to further stretch those muscles and loosen up those muscles. All right, so we're on our exercise ball. Once again, for those of you who may not have an exercise ball yet, please feel free to reach out to us. We are checking these out for you guys to join along at home. So at any point in time, if you have questions, comments, concerns, message us on Facebook, give us a call here at the office. We'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you. You want to make sure that you get the right size exercise ball for your height and your build. So let's go ahead. If you've got your exercise ball, we've got our feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, and we're going to start doing a little bit of warm up. So thanks for joining us, everybody. I can see some people typing in and liking it. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to bring those arms straight out from the shoulders, palms together. We're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and then exhale it out through our mouth. So when we inhale, we're going to come out, open up that chest, really take a nice deep breath in, exhale through your mouth. Bringing those palms back together, straight out from those shoulders. We're going to do this several times just to warm ourselves up. Notice that I'm bouncing just gently here. So inhale, coming out, exhale out through your mouth, bringing those arms back together. Inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Still gently bouncing. We're going to place those palms face down on those knees. Inhale this time, we're taking those arms up. Exhale, bringing them back down. So a nice stretch here. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. Shoulders are level, chin is level. Here we go. Inhale through your mouth. Arms are coming up. Exhale, coming back down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now on this next inhale, I want you to pay close attention, find that belly button, suck it to your spine, really engage that core. When we do, those bum muscles automatically grip that ball. Exhale down. Nice. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Very nice. All right, so now we're going to work on a little bit more core balance, and then we're going to be doing the single leg bounce. So for beginners, heel on the floor, okay? More advanced, you can gently lift that leg up, okay? If this is not your first time joining us, and if you want to just try that for just a minute, you can. Bring that leg up for a bounce, bring it back down. So we're starting with that right leg up first. Engage your core here, find that balance. Might be a little wobbly, that's okay. If you need to, drop both legs flat on the floor, regain that balance, grab that ball. We don't want anyone falling off the ball, okay? So once again, engage that core, Shoulders are level, chin is level. Gently placing that right leg back down on your mat on the floor. Bringing that left heel up if you're able to, or left heel on the floor. Gently bouncing here, or gently bouncing. Good. Make sure that chin is level, shoulders are level. Bringing it back down, we're going to go back to the right leg one more time. Keeping in mind that this is normally, if you attend this class in person, it's a 45-minute class. We're condensing it for you guys who are at home watching the 30 minutes, placing that right heel safely back down on the floor and switching legs to the left leg. So some of these we will be doing on Monday, some of the exercises, and some of the exercises that we don't get to on Monday we will do on Thursdays, which is today. Okay? Good. And gently coming back down, coming to a gentle stop on your ball. Engage that core if you need to. Place those hands on that ball, and we are standing up. Okay. We're now going to move over to our resistance band. So for those of you who joined us on Monday, this is a resistance band with the handle. We have it attached to a grab bar here on the wall. You can also attach this to a door handle. So we're going to be doing the back motion. So we're going to start with that left arm. So our wrist is straight, our elbow is straight. We're looking straight ahead. Shoulders are level, chin is up. We're going to be doing 2 sets of 10. So here we're going to pull back and gently release. So you want this negative and positive resistance. This is great for strengthening, building muscle, rehabbing the shoulder. So if you have any shoulder issues, keep in mind with the resistance band, you control the resistance. So the further back you go, the stronger the resistance. The closer you go, the less resistance. You're going to feel that in that tricep. One more. And then we're going to switch to the right arm. So once again, keeping that elbow straight, wrist straight, underhand grip, we're pulling back, shoulders are square, chin is up, you're breathing. So find that belly button. Once again, suck it to your spine, engage that core. Feet are hip width apart. You're breathing. One more. Good. Second set of 10, here we go. Back to the left arm. My left arm. Always best advice is to start with your strong arm first. So if you have a shoulder that is stronger, for me it is the left, that's why I started with the left. Because your strong arm, as Dr. Picone states, is going to teach your weaker arm. So you always start with the strong side first. And last one. Good. Last set of 10 on the right arm now. Breathing. Three more. And last one. Good. The next one that we're going to be doing is called out. So we're going to now stand, because the left arm is my strongest. I'm going to stand with that right shoulder facing the anchor. So the anchor is wherever your resistance band is attached. And for this one, if you have shoulder issues, you're going to start a little lower on this one. And we're just going to simply pull out. Notice that that arm is straight. My hips are planted, feet are planted. Eventually, if that feels okay, you want to be able to where you can get that wrist straight out from that shoulder. You're coming straight across that chest. Once again, chin is level, shoulders are level. You're breathing, engaging that core, so find that belly button. Three more. Nice. Okay, then we're switching. So we're going to the right. Excuse my back here a second. You'll be able to see a little bit more here about the form. So notice, none of my waist is moving. This is once again, a controlled movement. So negative and positive resistance. Two more. we go. Notice I am not allowing that band to fly back. I'm controlling it the entire way while engaging my core. 3 more. Good. And then switching for the last set of 10 on the right. Two more. And last one. So if you were invited via Facebook, some of the equipment that we stated that you would need for this class are individual smaller weight dumbbells. So we're going to be using those today. We did not have the opportunity to use those Monday. Once again, I'm going to try to alternate some exercises Monday and Thursdays of the class. So over here in the corner, I do have a little set here of 2-pound, 3-pound, and 5-pound weights. So depending upon your ability, so if you're rehabbing a shoulder right now or having some cervical or neck issues, you're going to want to go with the lower weight, okay? So if you were starting the class, I would probably give you a 2-pound and or 3-pound weight. So I'm going to demonstrate with a 3-pound today. So what you're going to do is you're going to find your mat, gently lower yourself down to the mat. So bend those knees, place those feet flat on the mat. Grab that right hamstring, never behind the knee, the right hamstring, coming back. Now if you're also dealing with low back issues, you can keep those knees bent, feet flat on the mat. We're going to grab the 3-pound weight. We're going to position that elbow where it's straight out from that shoulder. From here, once again, chin is level. We're looking up at the ceiling, and we're going to be going back. So pay close attention when that starts pulling, and the back of your shoulder says stop, stop. This is not a competition. This is your workout. Engage that core. Find that belly button. Suck it to the mat. Breathe. We're going to be going 10 back. Slow, controlled movement. So no jerking or no bouncing. That's what causes injuries. And last one. That's 10 on the right. And we're going to switch that dumbbell to the left, and we're going to go back for 10. If you are not able to go all the way back, find a pillow, or you can simply hold right here. Just allow the weight of that dumbbell to pull you just a fraction past, and you'll notice the more you do this, this will improve your range of motion in that shoulder. So we're doing 2 sets of 10 here. So we're going to switch it back to the right. We're going to go 10 back one more time. Now it is okay to look over and make sure, of course, that that elbow is in alignment with that shoulder. Just glance over and then bring your chin back. We want to make sure that we're looking up at the ceiling here. And last one. Bringing it back to the left arm now for the last set of 10, going back. Don't forget to breathe. It's very easy to hold your breath. That also causes injuries, is holding your breath. We strain when we hold our breath. That's never a good thing when exercising. All right, now we're bringing it back to the first arm, which was our right arm in this situation, and we're going to be going down. So if you can see and or really zoom in on your phone or tablet or computer here, as soon as that shoulder starts pulling up from the mat, that's when I'm going to stop. So for those of you who know me, you know that I did injure this shoulder a couple of years ago, so I'm still bringing it back. Not sure if I'll ever have full range of motion again. I know my limitations, so I'm not going to pull anything. I'm not going to strain anything. Once again, no competition here. This is your workout. So when my shoulder and elbow just says, Melissa, stop. I'm stopping right there, okay? Good, so that's 10 going down. Now we're gonna switch it to the left. Check that elbow position again. Make sure it's straight out from your shoulder and kind of down. So you can see I can go a lot further with this arm. And that's fine. That greater range of motion. And so one of you is going to ask the question later, so should you have started with your left? Absolutely. However, because of the camera and the position, that's why I started with the right. So whoever was going to ask that, great question. All right, switching it back to the right again. We're going for 10 down. Really try to control that movement. So when you're practicing this, hopefully after the class, or you jump on our YouTube channel and view this class again and go, what did Melissa say about that? And you're doing this maybe tomorrow when we're not offering any classes on Friday, you can view this again and or mix and match Monday and Thursdays. Really try to control that movement. So see how slow you can go down, and then how slow you can come back up. So once again, that negative and positive resistance is going to build that muscle. Breathing. 2 more. Last one. All right, so now we're going to place the dumbbell back over here. Now while we're here on our mat, I'm just going to check my position to make sure I'm not going to hit anything here. We're going to be doing marching on your back. So if you joined us Monday, you learned this one. We're going to bring those arms up, palms face together. Both legs are going to be straight out. And it's going to be opposite arm and leg. So we're going to ball up those fists, leave those thumbs pointed out to where we have full range of motion with those shoulders in this. We're going to gently place that right foot on the mat, sliding it up while we are bending that right knee. Left arm is going up above our head while the right arm is coming down. So you will notice on the left side, this is fully stretched out. So what we're doing here is we're just lengthening and stretching our spine and just resetting that spine. Many of you are at home right now. You're finding yourselves sitting a lot more than normal. So this is a really good one to just, straighten out that spine, get the flexibility, range of motion back, and it feels so good. So if you're at home and you find yourself kind of slumped over the computer, your cell phone, you're sitting on the couch and that back starts hurting, this is a great one. Dr. Picone would tell you to get on the floor, get on your mat, get on the carpet, and do 20 of these. So 20 sets is going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You get the picture. And breathe. This one feels so good. It's one of my favorites. All right. So now, once you finish 20 of those, we're going to bend those knees once more, placing those feet flat on the mat. We're going to rock those hips back just a little bit to where the small of our back is a little more on the mat, so we have a little bit more surface of that small mat, on the small back on the mat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing pelvic tilts. So reach up and just kind of find the bottom of your diaphragm, so the bottom of those ribs there. And what we're going to do is we're going to find those hip bones where that pelvis is, and we're going to try to get those hip bones to touch the bottom of those ribs. So this is the pelvic tilt. So it's just a simple motion here, engaging that core, and we're building those abs. So when we strengthen the core muscles, in turn it strengthens our back muscles. So for those of you who suffer a lot of low back aches, pains, discomfort, this is a really good one to build up the core and in turn build the back muscles. So strengthening all the way around. So breathing. Notice I continue that deep lymphatic breathing throughout the entire exercise routine. So it's inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Deep lymphatic breathing helps to clear out our lymphatic system and to strengthen our immune system. All of us need that right now. Good. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to roll over onto that right side using that left palm face down. We're going to gently push ourselves up, and we're going to find our exercise ball. I'm going to stay on my knees here. I'm going to bring that exercise ball right in front of me. I'm going to come up, and I'm going to gently lean on the exercise ball. Make sure that you've got enough of your weight to where that ball is not going to go anywhere. Please don't fall off your ball, okay? I'm then going to straighten those knees, so you'll notice that my toes are still on the mat. So I'm going to have my hands on either side of the ball. I'm going to take a deep breath in through my nose. When I exhale that out, I'm collapsing onto the ball. So chin to the ball. On the next inhale, I'm coming up for a gentle back extension. So inhale through that nose, right here. So the bottom of that breastbone is right there on the ball. So don't lift that entire chest up. This should be a nice, gentle back extension. So when your back says stop, stop, okay? Listen to your body. Exhale, chin is coming back down to the ball. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out and down. Inhale. Exhale. This one should feel really good too. Notice we're opening up the top of that chest, really stretching that low back, bum muscles, hips. A couple more. And coming back down. Now, if you need to come back into just a little bit of a modified child's pose where you're hugging the ball, just to kind of release those hips just a little bit, those legs, you certainly can. We're now going to come back up on the ball to where we can place those hands. Let me get to where I can get on the ball and still be in the camera here. Here we go. So placing those palms face down directly below those shoulders, we're going to go into opposite arm and leg here. So find that belly button, suck it to your spine. We're gently going to come up with that left arm and right leg. Notice once again, my left hand, I have that thumb pointed up to the ceiling. That's going to give me full range of motion on that shoulder. I'm going to hold 1, 2, gently lower back down, and then raising the right arm, left leg. If you want more of a leg workout here, flex those feet when you come up. And that's going to engage from that coccyx SI, hamstrings, all the way down the calves and into those Achilles tendons. So you're going to feel this. So left arm, right leg, flex that right leg, engage that core. If you feel yourself kind of going a little wobbly on the ball, that's to be expected. If you haven't done this in a while or this is your first time with this exercise, engaging that core. This is a great core balance exercise, which in turn is going to strengthen that low back and get us that body that we've dreamed of, right? Especially with summer coming around. And if you're stuck in the house right now, what better time to work on yourself, that self-care aspect. Always a good idea is to invest in yourself. So I'd like to thank you guys who are joining me for doing just that. That self-care, investing in yourselves. Good. We're going to go to the one more set here. If you were in the class, we would be doing 20 of these. So once again, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. You get the picture. We're going to gently come back on the ball. You need to come into that modified child's pose just to give that back just a little bit of a break. You certainly can. Good. Many of you will notice during that exercise, I did not lift my leg too high. You don't want to do that. So if you joined me on Monday, I made the suggestion of using a sheet of paper and or a magazine because it's very low weight. So if it falls off to one side, you know that you're lifting that back leg up too high. You want to keep that back level. Think about it in terms of table and yoga. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be on our back, on our mats, with those heels on the ball. Palms face down on either side of those thighs. We're gently going to lift up that bum. Engage that core. Bum muscles are tight. Back of your head is flat on the mat. We're not straining those neck muscles. We're breathing. We're not holding that breath. Coming back down. If this is a new exercise for you, you're not going to be able to hold that reverse plank for very long. That's perfectly fine. When you get your strength back, you can come back up. The ball is going to wobble from side to side here. That's when you engage your core and try to stabilize that ball. From here, we're going to be going into gentle hamstring curls, hip press combo. So bring that bum back down to the mat. So for those of you who are a little wobbly on that reverse plank, you can keep that bum on the mat, curling in those knees, and or you can lift up that bum. Once you have those knees curled in, just a gentle hip raise back down. You really feel that in the core, particularly in those abs if you have that core engaged. Also going to feel it in the back of those hamstrings, those calves, maybe even running down the side of those hips, that IT band. That seems to be when you're sitting around a lot, not exercising, or if you do, it also seems to be the muscles that are the tightest. So we're breathing. A couple more, because this one will get you. Nice. All right, we're going to bring that bum back down to the mat. Keep those knees bent here. Heels are on the ball. We're going to take that right leg now and the right ankle over that left knee. We're going to go into a number 4 stretch. So we're just going to open up those hip flexors, really stretch out that right hamstring, right IT band. Wrap those arms around that left hamstring, pulling it in. Breathing. That last exercise, if you were giving me 70%, should have raised your heart rate just a little bit there. So now we're focused on just bringing it down, a gentle cool down here. Notice both feet are flexed. We're now going to release the right leg, bringing that left ankle over that right knee, pulling that right knee in, wrapping those arms around that right hamstring. Both feet are flexed. Ooh, this is a nice stretch. One of my favorites. I know many of you are thinking it's all my favorite. It really is. I would agree. I love this. This workout was actually designed by Dr. Picone, who I work with, and it is a wonderful routine. There's so many different modifications that you can do. It's just a fabulous, fabulous exercise. All right, so if you don't have any young children around the house or cats or dogs, if you want to just kick that exercise ball out of the way, make sure it's not going to hit anybody or scare anybody. Placing those feet flat on the mat, knees are bent. We're going to bring one bended knee up at a time, wrapping those arms around. Feet are flexed. We're going to gently sway side to side, following that belt line, just releasing that middle thoracic mid-back to low back. Breathing. So we're loosening, a little cool down here, bringing that heart rate back down, focusing on your breath, bringing that breathing back down to your normal cadence. Ooh, that feels good. All right, coming back center. We're going to drop those hands briefly. We're going to straighten those legs up, feet are flexed, so it should look like we're holding up the ceiling with those feet. Bring those arms now back up, shoulders are flat on the mat, palms are faced together. We're just going to loosen up that upper back here. fingers. So we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose. When we do, we're lifting those fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, shoulders are coming back down to the mat. So inhale up. Notice my head is still on the mat. Exhale down. We're just working that upper back shoulders, mid-back, mid-thoracic. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Gently allow those hands and fingers to just flutter down to the side of those hips on the mat. If you have no low back issues, engage that core. You can gently lower those legs down to the mat slowly. Low back issues, bend those knees, placing one foot flat on the mat at a time, and then straightening out your legs. Once those legs are straight, allow those feet to just fall to each side. When you do that, you'll notice that whole entire hip pelvic region opens up. Those hip flexors open up. Feels oh so good on that IT band. Once again, your palms are either face down or face up on either side of those hips. This is your final rest and recovery pose for today's workout. Common name for this is corpse, otherwise known as, in the yoga world, Shavasana. And trust me when I say it's everyone's favorite. Everyone loves this one. So since it's your final rest and recovery pose, you're focusing on your breath here, making sure that it's back down to your normal cadence and that your heart rate is also back down to its normal rhythm. Couple of breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to bend those knees, placing those feet flat on the mat. We're going to roll over to the right side, using that left palm face down in front of your chest to gently push yourselves back up. We're going to come back into a seated position, or if your exercise ball is somewhere around you or near you, you can also sit back on your ball to do these exercises. So we're just going to make sure everyone is completely loose. We're ready to start the rest of our day. So we're going to gently bring those arms out, straight from those shoulders, palms together. We're going to bring that right arm over that chest, wrapping the left hand either on that tricep, bicep, or shoulder, never the elbow. Gentle stretch. Breathing. So since we're coming across, now we're going to go back. So then we're going to take both arms, bend those elbows, shoulder blades, scapulas together. Envision that you have a little walnut that you're trying to hold in between those shoulder blades. So squeezing, breathing. Oh, it should feel so good. Arms are coming back out. Left arm is coming over your chest. We're placing that right hand either gently on the shoulder, tricep, bicep area once again. Never that elbow. Notice that my left thumb is up to the ceiling, so I'm not doing any damage. That shoulder rotator cuff. And then gently coming back, squeezing those shoulder blades, loosening the scapulas, bending those elbows. Oh, it feels so good. Good. From here, we're going to go straight up, arms straight up, palms face together. We're going to bend that left elbow now, placing that left hand just at the base of your neck, gently with that right hand, grab that left elbow, gently squeeze. So you're going to feel this in that tricep, the outside of that bicep muscle. Oh, it feels so good. Breathing. Releasing that, arms are coming back up. And now we're going to switch. So bend that right elbow, place that right hand at the base of that neck, left hand on that right elbow, gentle squeeze. Nice stretch. Bringing those arms back up, and we're just going to allow them to flutter down to our knees. We're going to do 5 neck rolls to the left and 5 neck rolls to the right before I let you guys continue with the rest of your day. So we're going to bring our chin down to our chest, left ear to left shoulder, back of the head, the back of our back, right ear to right shoulder, chin to our chest. So we're just going to continue this gently and slowly. Just envision yourself drawing a circle. You might hear a little bit of what I call Rice Krispies. We're just loosening up. Good. When you have 5 to the left, we're going to the right. So chin to your chest, right ear to right shoulder, rolling that head around the back, left ear to left shoulder, chin to your chest. So continue for 5. Breathing, making sure that you're sitting up nice and straight and tall. Nice. Coming back center. So after those neck rolls, we're going to do one more. Lifting those shoulders on an inhale to those earlobes, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Good. Do a body scan here, making sure that you've got even pressure on those hips. Everything feels good. We're loose. We're ready for this beautiful afternoon. So once you are ready to start your day, I would like to say thank you so much for joining me. We will be back tonight, 6 p.m. yoga for a beginner 30-minute workout if you'd like to join us. Always, you can view these afterwards on our YouTube channel, and I hope you'll join me next Monday. That will be the next total body ball workout for you guys. Thanks so much.